Hello, Steve White's 89. Well, we have some good news, some actual good news. I just happened across on my YouTube page, I just saw Janet Jackson was on Jimmy Fallon. Now, I love Jimmy Fallon. I love it when he interviews my divas because he loves them, he respects them, he fawns over them, he gushes over them, he adores. I just love watching any interview he does with Madonna or any fabulous woman. Um, and he had Janet on, and she was very sweet, and she was very Janet. She doesn't change. I don't know. I just was so excited to just see that she's doing something because she hasn't been that active lately. Because she got married, she got divorced, she had a kid, she cancelled a tour. A lot of stuff happened. But she announced on the show that she's actually going back on tour with the Black Diamond World Tour, and she's going to start doing shows in June through to August in America. They didn't mention any other legs, but they call it a world tour, so I'm assuming it's going to come to other places. So I'm hoping to see her. But the best part was it said they would feature brand new music and a special presentation of Rhythm Nation. So we are getting a new album. Apparently it's being released sometime this year. She didn't give a date, but it's going to be released, I guess, before. It'd have to be released before the tour starts. So we're going to get a new Janet album. We haven't had a Janet album for 5 years since she did Unbreakable. Now, I didn't love Unbreakable. It was okay. It had a couple of good songs, but it didn't really grab me like her last couple of albums. Although the one before that, 20-Year-Old, I didn't love that as much as well. So I sort of was a little disappointed with the last two albums. Not hugely, but I kind of wanted to have a comeback, and she sort of hasn't had one yet because for all those who haven't been paying attention, her career went down the toilet about after Nipplegate. Basically, I shouldn't have said down the toilet, that's a bit harsh, but basically, Les Moonves, who was in charge of CBS, he wanted revenge on Janet for embarrassing him and costing, in his mind, and costing CBS money because of the Nipplegate thing. He blamed her for the whole thing. Now, apparently, Justin Timberlake came crawling back and sucked right up his butt, and that's why he was able to continue on with his career. Whereas Janet, who has class and more balls than JT, didn't apologise, didn't come crawling to Les, and how dare a woman not, apologise to him. So he was pretty outraged. So he made sure to make sure that she did not appear on any CBS or CBS related shows or specials or award shows or just anything that he had any say in. It was like banned. She was gone, and I think that just affected her career. She wasn't able to get her new albums the same sort of promotion and that they had in the past, and it really hurt her. So, and that was purely a misogynistic, revenge-based thing on his part. There was no need for it. I mean, JT was the one who actually ripped the part of the corset off. It was actually his fault. Janet was just the prop. But yet, being a man who knows how to play the game and suck hard, JT got away with it, but Janet was punished. So I'm so glad that Les is gone. He got done for rape, or he was accused of rape and sexual assault, and he had to leave his position, and he's just in all kinds of stuff I think he deserves. And now Janet appears to be free now because she doesn't have someone in charge of one of the biggest networks in America plotting against her. So she doesn't have any, it doesn't guarantee a comeback, but it does mean she doesn't have that thing coming up against her every time, that there's that block, that ban, that grudge that he had. So I'm really happy that he's gone, she's back, she's doing a new album, she's doing a tour. They said world tour. I'm sure they said world tour. Please let me not have just been projecting my own hope. Just trying to get that to open up. Oh no! It does just say Janet Jackson Black Diamond Tour, not World Tour. Damn, someone must have said World Tour and I just clung to it. No, damn it. Maybe it is just an American tour. Damn it. Okay, I'm still excited because there should be a release of it. I should still be able to watch it. But damn, because last time she did her tour, she planned a tour in Australia called Live and Intimate or something, and she was just going to do it in small venues. And she had booked several venues, and they sold out. And then she had to go back to America for the trial of Michael's Doctor. So she, in order to keep basically the concert, they had to cancel all the separate dates and turn into one big arena tour, which kind of hurt it a bit because it wasn't planned. The production wasn't planned as an arena show, so it may have still felt intimate for the people on the floor, but the people in the arena, it wasn't quite as big as what you'd expect for an arena show. But I was very lucky. I originally had bought some very crappy seats up the back because I was just broke at the time, I think. I can't remember why I didn't get good seats. I got bad seats, and I just happened to bump into a friend of mine at just beforehand, and his partner couldn't come. So he's like, well, I've got a spare ticket. Do you want to sit with me? So I'm like, okay. So I sat, I think we were in the 5th row, or it was in the first 10 rows. I can't remember exactly how close we were. We were really close, and it was great. And the only thing I regret was there was one moment where Janet was talking, and there was a moment of silence where I had the urge to scream out, I love you, Janet, because she said something and about all the stuff she'd gone through and all that. And I should have done it because no one said anything and she would have heard it. But I didn't, because I didn't want to embarrass my friend, because, you know, when you yell out something, everyone looks at you like, oh my God, that guy's like yelling. Yeah. So I didn't do it. That's my only regret, that I didn't, because she might have actually heard me and been aware of my existence for a second. But it was great. I loved it because I was going to go to the Intimate concert, and then the Intimate concert disappeared, and I was up the back of the arena show where, you know, she would have been very unintimate. So I was so lucky that my friend's partner just couldn't come to the show, and I got his seat. So I had a really great experience. That was the first time I'd seen Janet. I'd missed her other tours. I don't know why. I think I wanted my first show to be Madonna, and she just didn't come to Australia for so many years. So there are other people I wanted to see, but I didn't, because I wanted Madonna to be my first big concert. I eventually gave in and saw Cher, because I thought, I'm not missing out on Cher, because it doesn't look like Madonna's ever coming. So I started seeing people at that point. So, but I missed a few people before that for Cher's farewell tour. So yeah, I'm just so excited. It was so great to see Janet on Jimmy, and just she still has that sweet, shy thing about her that you sort of have to just like really focus and listen to her. She's one of the few people I'd really love to meet. I'd love to meet Cher. I'd love to meet Janet. I wouldn't want to meet Madonna. I'm sure she'd be horrible to meet in person. She's a great artist. She's amazing. I love her and respect her, but I don't think I'd want to. I've heard too many fan stories from people who've met her, but I haven't heard anything bad about Janet or Cher or Kylie. I've heard, you know, you hear bad things about some people and then other people you don't. I'd love to meet Dolly Parton as well. But enough of that. I'm not quite fanning out now, because I just realised it's not a world tour. I thought she was going to announce the other legs after the American part, and I'm like, oh crap, it's only an American tour. But it's okay. We'll get a Blu-ray or DVD, or somewhere someone will stream it if it's not available on actual physical media. So I get to see a new show. We're going to get a new album, and I'm just happy she's going back on tour. She's doing arenas. She's doing well enough to do arenas. She doesn't have to downsize. So I'm glad that she's still here. I mean, I kind of feel like Madonna's gone. We've just got Madame X, and I don't like Madame X so much, so I kind of miss Madonna. But Janet's still here, and Cher's still here. I just saw Cher last year here, and Kylie last year. So I'm just really excited, and I just wanted to talk about it. I just wish I had more details. I want to know when the album's coming out. God, it could be like 5 months or something. They might release it just before the tour in June. I hope not. But yeah, I've got nothing else to talk about. I'm just excited. So thanks for listening. If you've listened this far, feel free to share, like, comment. If you know anything about the tour or the album, let me know. Please, comments are great. Yay. Thanks, bye.